Let me tell you something about your boy Aubrey. I have not listened to a full Drake
Really?
album since I think a couple years back. I listened to Take Care all the way through. I just don't listen. I don't check for Drake albums. I don't know. I feel like
Even like before CLB,
I sort of
Certified Lover Boy.
I haven't heard that album, but
Really? You
nah,
haven't even heard
but
it?
nah. But see, the thing about Drake is, and I have to give credit where credit is due, even if you don't heard the album, you're going to eventually hear every song
At some point, this is true.
at some point. So I might not have sat down and collectively heard every track, but I'm sure I have, you know?
Probably
I
have.
just don't be checking for I don't be checking for Drake. Hey, what's up with it? What's up with it? Back again. A happy new year. First off, before we get into anything.
Happy New Year. I guess something like that. It's a new year. I know that.
Yeah, like I don't know if you watch Curve, but they have this one thing where it's a certain point where you shouldn't be able to say Happy New Year. It's like expired. But
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me? But
For a while, yeah. I would say once we start to get into the double digits.
we still in the clearing zone. We can say
Yeah,
Happy New
yeah,
Year.
yeah.
So
And
shout out
by
to
the time this comes out, we'll still be in that window too.
oh yeah, we'll be in the window for sure. So, last year we hit y'all with all of our like favorite albums, our top 10. It was tough. Why is that me? It was tough. It was tough. He had me actually number him. And even when I made the post, I had to go back and like, what did I say? It changes every day. Everything's fluid.
Yeah, especially with like I went back and listened to stuff, and I feel different about the Tyler.
You feel me?
I feel different about the
Man,
Tyler.
look, we're gonna record a whole new one.
But nah. But see, that's why we doing what we doing today.
Okay.
Sometimes these niggas just be releasing too much, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we gonna get into it because you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right. And I got some artists like that too. And I actually am big fans of them, but we're gonna get into it. So today, talking about the most anticipated albums,
Yep,
projects, EPs, people we want to hear from, people we don't want to hear from,
yep.
because there are people we don't want to hear from.
No offense
But
either. Like, it's not because it's bad music. It's just sometimes.
look, don't clean it up. Don't
Okay,
clean it.
all right, cool, cool.
No, you're right though. It's not all of them are because it's bad music. And we'll get into it. We'll get into Whyz, but yeah. So I had to kick it off with a few of these. A couple of them are dropping this month, and it's not just hip hop. You got like Kaytranada. We'll start off with him. We'll start off with some non hip hop. Well,
Okay.
I guess Kaytranada is like but you feel me? He's a producer, but yeah, Kaytranada to me has not missed in a very long time. Go
It's
ahead.
it's hard to miss when you're doing it how he's doing it, man. I feel like it's like for me personally, like I
Mhm.
throw it on like if I'm working out or like if I have company and we just kind of kicking it, just like some sort of I don't want to be disrespectful and call it background music, but it's just vibey. It's just like like if you want to throw something on and you got some I know you married, but if you got some ladies coming over,
Mhm.
y'all kicking it, Kaytranada, you could just throw on his whole catalog almost and just let that.
Yeah. But you know what though, to your point, I don't think it's necessarily disrespectful to call Kaytranada's music background because you could do it and throw it on whenever. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like I remember when Bubba came out,
Mhm.
you could literally play that with your parents in the house, with like you said, if you have a lady over.
Okay.
Back in my dating days, I would throw on some Kaytranada. You feel
Mhm.
me? Like and even like at cookouts, like you don't know what to put on some Kaytranada. Come on, man. Just throw on some Kaytranada.
And I ain't never been in a room where somebody was like, "Turn that Kaytranada off."
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? They might not know who he is. Everybody doesn't know who he is. Even for those who don't, they're
You've heard him.
you've heard it, but you either just gonna be like, "Okay, I'm not mad at
Come on,
this,"
man.
or you're gonna be really vibing to it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go wrong with Kaytranada.
Yeah, Kaytranada. So
If he does
he's
drop, and he's dropping for sure, or are you anticipating? Or you
no. He's dropping an album, I believe, this month in January. Aquarium.
okay. See, I was
Yeah,
hoping it'd be like more spring, but shit, I'll take it.
you know,
Yeah,
and even with you're right because that's the rooftop vibes and everything
exactly.
like that. But literally, in that last one. That last one was good. So you can play Kaytron whenever. So I'm hyped for that. And honestly, I'm gonna say this too. This is you approaching it from the single man perspective. Let me hit you with the fatherhood perspective. I can play that for my daughter.
Okay. But see, you know what? That's yeah, that's a good place to start.
Mhm.
It's a good place to start because he works with a lot of different people
You
that
feel me?
she can branch out to when she gets a little older, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right. So and she be grooving to some of the joints too. So I put them
Of
in her
course.
her
Yeah, yeah,
slaps
yeah.
play file
Yeah,
or
yeah.
playlist.
His drum patterns, man, like it's it'll make a baby vibe. It'll make
Yeah.
a kid vibe
So
for sure.
I'm mad I missed the show. I wanted to go to the show.
You know, it'll happen one day, maybe this year that could be a big
Yeah, I mean, with another album coming out, you
coming.
never know, you might go on tour again. But I heard that show was live.
I
He
saw
was active in that one.
I saw some videos. It was a vibe for sure.
Yeah. So, okay, so we're starting with Kaytranada. All right, who you got since I threw out the first one?
Okay, so I got a pretty decent list, I feel. I'm trying to figure I don't know if I wanna start with, like, the main situation or if I wanna start light. My gut is telling me to start light and build up.
Okay, okay.
Well, the first thing, my personal, highly anticipated, he doesn't have a date that I know of. I haven't seen any specific dates, but I have a feeling he's gonna drop because he dropped a single like 2 weeks ago. Lil
Mhm.
Uzi. Lil Uzi, I would love to hear Lil Uzi.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Lil Uzi, man. To me, Lil Uzi goes into I don't want to compare him to Kaytranada, nothing alike, but for me, I would throw those on. Like for me, that's like kind of like a vibe. Like I can see your face. And I mean, it doesn't make sense for you to be a Uzi guy. I get that. I like so if you listen to the new single that Uzi put out recently, it's similar to I Just Wanna Rock,
okay.
where it's minimal lyrics.
Yeah.
The video, he's just vibing. For me personally, I rock with that. For me personally, I throw it on when I'm in the gym.
All right, you gotta shoot it to me because I ain't that's not showing up on my Spotify. So
No, I
you
got you, I
gotta
got
shoot
you,
it.
I got you.
I ain't searching for it. You feel me? So,
I've been a Uzi fan since like Love Is Rage, like 2020.
okay, okay.
I will say the last project wasn't really hitting for me. A lot of these dudes today do like 25 songs and then like 5 of them are like really good.
Different.
Well, you got 5 really good songs and then 20
Okay.
just like not too crazy about it. So I'm hoping that he does something a little more concise. I know a lot of times, I don't know if you peep patterns, but a lot of times when an artist puts out an album that isn't really like people aren't really going for it, that next one is the one where they feel like they got something to prove. So I'm
And
hoping
they gotta go back to the drawing boards. I need the audience to tap in here. Am I the only person that's not a Uzi guy?
you probably are the only one. I don't think
You
Uzi
think so?
is for everybody.
Yeah,
I just like Uzi. Like I throw on like I keep saying this, but I throw on Uzi when I'm like doing some like
yeah,
busy working out type situation, or before I go out, I'll definitely throw on some Uzi.
yeah. And that might be another video in itself because there's a couple of like big people that I
Same,
don't
same.
into their
I
music.
mean, listen, when I get to my people I don't want to hear,
Okay, 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 for sure.
all genres, man.
Yeah.
All genres, bro. I promise you.
Okay. All right. Who else you got?
This one might be slightly problematic. It's a really, really interesting opportunity for this artist. And I'm just hoping and praying that they take this and they do something with it. I'm not co-signing any of the things that this artist has said or done.
Bro, just say it.
Nicki Minaj, man. I think Nicki Minaj is gonna drop this year. I think Nicki Minaj is gonna drop later this year.
I have seen that. I'm gonna be real with you.
Mhm.
The last album, she really just singing now, right? Like, I mean, it's a lot of auto tune.
It's pop.
It's very pop. So is that the Nicki Minaj that you want to see?
No,
You want bars?
I want Roman's Revenge.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
saying that's what we're gonna get. I'm just telling you
we're
what I
far
want.
removed from that, bro.
I think that it's about time for her to drop. But you know what though? But let me just hear me out.
Okay.
A lot of times, because I think another artist who is dropping supposedly this month. Well, I'll get to it after this. But
Hmm.
the same thing. Whenever they get or whenever it seems like they've become whitewashed or they say
Hmm.
some crazy shit, they come back to us. So like I'm looking for Nicki to come back to us. I'm
You
looking
know what I'm saying? You know, it's interesting.
Not genuinely. I'm not saying it's gonna be genuine because I don't think it always is, but I'm just saying I'm looking for Nicki to come back to us. And one of the things that these artists do, like Damage Control, is to make what we fell in love with.
I think she's too far gone.
She could be. She could be. I'm hopeful though. I'm hopeful.
I think she's too far gone. I'm gonna throw some others out here. We gonna go back to actual hip hop. Sorry, Nikki, you just not there right now. I'm gonna go with Cole. Cole is actually supposed to drop.
Yeah.
Was it the fallback?
So I was watching a podcast
Mhm.
and somebody had an insider and they said something about he dropping this week.
So, okay, let's address these insiders real quick because a lot of people like to say, I talked to so and so and I got the plug and I got the source and all that. Do they have the source? I heard the other thing about he had Kendrick and Drake on there and he had to
Take him off.
drop all their verses and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Do we know that?
We don't know that to be a fact, but I will
You
say
feel me?
I won't say this podcast name just because,
I already know who it is. That's fine, but I already know who it is.
they kept up with the beef pretty well. They kept
Yeah.
the predictions that they had during the beef were pretty solid. I'm not gonna say they were 100. They were a little biased, but it wasn't the things that they were saying and predicting. It wasn't like completely off the wall. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I know that they have relationships with maybe if it's
Right.
Nicole with Dreamville. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking.
We'll see. But I do know. I'm gonna tell you offline. I do have actual source on some other stuff with Cole. I'm gonna tell you offline. And if it happens, I'm gonna make another video. Be like, I knew this was gonna happen. But anyways, another one I'm actually interested in. Supposedly through the grapevine, there's a possible TDE release, but they didn't say who. Now remember, let's think of who's. Hmm. It better be J Rock, and I'm glad you brought that up because I don't know if it was part of the plan, but I felt like Rock got shelved. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Do you remember when I remember this because me, my cousin, you my uncle, he be listening to Top Dog. We saw the run. We saw a little run going on where he dropped the song with Anderson .Paak and
expensive
Lotto.
ass video. I saw an expensive ass video. I remember seeing it.
Completely, like you knew that was supposed to be because that's not even the radio hits. That's not even, he was chasing that. You could tell in that, and he dropped another one too. And then all of a sudden, Schoolboy Q dropped an album. I'm like, hold on one second.
And who knows, man? There's so many different reasons why it could be. It could be a business thing. It could be a personal thing with him. You know what I'm saying?
I would love Rock to come on and chop it up with us and tell us what happened.
Right. Seriously.
I hope it's Rock too. Like Soul dropped somewhat recently. The Dough Burger, the Dough Burger one.
And then Doechii.
Q dropped. Doechii dropped. Now Doechii is actually, maybe that's who they're talking about because Doechii is supposed to drop an album this year.
Okay.
That might be who they're talking about. I don't know, but I would love to get another Rock.
J Rock hasn't dropped in at this point 8 years. No, 2021. What was his last album? Don't look it up. What was his last album?
Did he drop last album? Eastside Johnny. No.
Did he drop something after Redemption? Did he drop something after Redemption? Or is that the name of it?
No, it was Redemption.
That was cool.
And then he had Eastside Johnny with Kyle Banks. Like, so I'm saying he had the promo. I don't know. But yeah, Redemption was his last one. All I Do Is Win. Yeah. That was his last album. That wasn't 8 years ago, was it?
It's 2026, my boy. 2018. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Rock, I think me and Whyz, we both co-signing this. We need you to drop.
Absolutely.
We want a Rock album. So
yeah. And with it being 8 years, my nigga, I want that shit need to be fire too. And I would imagine it would be.
Rock don't really disappoint to me. I've yet to hear a Rock album that I didn't like. 059 was hard. Like, yeah. So, okay. All right, who you got? I'll give it back to you.
So this guy dropped late last year, but I think it was giving mixtape vibes. But I know he's an album dude, The Game.
You want The Game to drop?
I like The Game. I think he makes really good album. I think he makes really good album.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. The last verse that I liked from The Game was when him and Tyga. That's why I said Tyga.
What the hell are you talking
was beefing with Dirk.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was beefing with Dirk.
Oh my God, this had to be almost 10 years ago.
That verse was crazy.
You're going to have to refresh my memory on that one. I remember the beef, though.
Chirac to, what's it called? Chirac to LA or something like that? that the verse was he hit like 3 or 4 different flows, and the beat was crazy too. I don't know, man. I don't be checking for game no more like that.
I normally don't, but when he put that out, that DJ Drama joint out, I was
You
like,
like that?
I
You liked
wasn't
it?
well, it was cool and it was bars, but then it made me be like, okay, let me hear him with some better production. 'Cause that's how it made me feel.
Do you remember, was the album called Jesus Piece?
I
I
think
don't
so.
remember.
That's the one that's got
But
Kendrick on it.
yeah, the one that has, Ali Boumbaye,
Yeah, yeah,
Black
yeah.
Metaphor. I like that game. I like that game, but I
Man, he
don't know.
made great albums, man.
Maybe it's just the online distraction for me. He always saying something, man.
Some weird shit, yeah.
Yeah, he always saying something. It's a distraction for me. I don't be checking for game like that. And and then like the whole I don't know if he's doing it, but they say he's subbing Kendrick. And when he took Drake's side, you from the West.
They say he
Oh,
mad because he wasn't invited to the pop out, man. But you know what though?
he said that. Go
He
ahead.
said he didn't go. He said it was his choice, right? Okay. This is why I'm gonna tell you I don't know shit about shit.
Yeah.
It's West Coast. But from what I see, one, Kendrick he don't forget shit. He don't
Mhm.
forget shit.
Yeah.
You know, you slip up, you do something one time, he might not spaz about it, but he does not
But
forget.
you gonna remember.
So Drake went to Compton and subbed the hell out of Kendrick on the Game song. That's something that I personally would not forget. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he hates the game because of that, but when you beefing with Drake, I would be looking at the game a little funny. That was a funny move. That was a funny move.
Didn't he like repost Drake's song too? I know Snoop did, but didn't he repost like Snoop's or excuse me,
Did
Drake's?
the AI shit, right? He did. See? It's looking real funny, man. That's looking real funny to me.
But everything aside, music wise,
Mhm.
because I don't like to dive too much into the gossip and all that. The
Right, right.
music wise, I just don't feel. I mean, you never know. You never know. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. But I got a couple more.
Okay.
My boy, Stove God.
Mm.
This is the perfect time for Stove God Cooks to drop. That man had
The hook of the year
arguably,
last year.
yeah, I would even say I mean, because it's technically a feature. I would say featured. Yeah,
Sure.
I don't know, maybe. And the only reason why I say that is because his name is buzzing now. Like, I mean, it was buzzing before, like in the underground, hip hop community. But now, like, you in play right now. You got to drop something.
Now that one song where he like sampled like I don't know if it was like the Supremes. He sampled "Ain't No Mountain High" or something like that.
Which one? What's it called?
I don't know the name of it, but he after the Clips song came out,
Called Goat Stamp.
I don't know I just know he performed it
Okay,
on.
I have to check for it.
They played it on the Joe and Jada podcast.
I'm gonna check for it. Okay.
Hated it. I was like, please don't change because it sounds like this could either okay. This is what happens a lot of times, and this is what I'm hoping he doesn't do. A lot of
Mhm.
times those niche artists, when they get the popularity and they see people, watching them or whatever, that's when they make
Mhm.
that project that the core fans won't like.
'Cause they trying to make it the mainstream. So, I'll say this, he's throwing out a couple of singles. He dropped a single last year, and people wanted it on, like, a NBA 2K type thing, but it was hard. It's called Ghost Stamp. Now, something happened. Something happened because he was supposed to drop last year, and the album title changed too. It's supposed to be I wasn't a big fan of the album title, to be honest with you. I'm glad he changed it.
Cool.
So, the album title was called God's Favorite Drug Dealer. Yeah,
Cliche.
but I think it's changed to Goat Stand. I think that's the name of the album. I think it might be different, but I hope you don't. Just know your audience, bro. We gonna support you. Don't do it. Don't try to go and get some new fans. Just give the fans what they want.
But you
Just
can't be
get the.
mad at it. You can't be mad at it because here
I know it's a business. I
all
know it's a
it's a
business.
business, but at the same time, the object of the game is to get more. You want more fans. Everybody can use
Yeah,
fans.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, however he goes to get it, I hope he finds like a sweet spot. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And doesn't go
for sure.
completely
Yeah, because those hooks, he's crafty with the hooks, man. When he said, let the roof down, let the inside out," I'm like,
Mm, mm.
"Ooh," that was crazy. Another one, since we talking about New York, we'll go back Harlem real quick. Boy, ASAP.
So,
ASAP dropping this month.
So I heard. Did you hear one of the songs? It's like a rock song.
Oh, no, I didn't. Uh-oh. So, okay, I believe you though. So ASAP is supposed to be dropping Don't Be Dumb, this month. Tim Burton did his album cover, right?
Mm,
He has this whole story about how he had Tim Burton do his album cover and all that, and
mhm,
he let him listen to the album for inspiration. Apparently,
mm.
he let him listen to it, and Tim Burton loved it. To me,
Tim Burton
I
liking the ASAP Rocky album sound.
so he was like, and he made a comment that made me a little scared. He
Okay.
said it was something to I'm paraphrasing, something to the effect of, "I didn't know, like, you made music like this." I'm
Oh,
like,
there we go.
"Oh,
There we go. That means it's for shit sure different than what we normally use. And my thing is, bro, I'm not a huge ASAP Rocky music fan. It's kind of like the
okay."
Cardi thing. It's kind of like the Cardi thing. ASAP to me is cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? And there's songs that he has that I like, but I'm
Mhm.
not like looking like ASAP could never drop another album again. But I love the fits, love his interviews, love the
Right.
just the aura and the style, right?
And getting into acting and all that,
Just a cool.
fatherhood,
I'll
the
smoke
brand of
one.
Rocky.
Right,
Yeah.
I'll smoke one with Rocky, you know what I'm saying? But for you to be gone that long and then you doing something different like that, I wouldn't be surprised if, because a lot of times, I don't know, because I don't know, because the Tim Burton comment, that is scary. But sometimes, artists will say, "Oh, I'm dropping this type of album," and then it's like the single is like that, or it's like a few songs like that, and then he gets back to the other stuff. I'm hoping that's what happens. I'm hoping that's what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's dropping, I wanna say the 2nd week in January.
Imma send you the song that I heard, bro. Imma send you the video. The
You know
video
what's
was
scaring
fire.
what's scaring me?
What?
I didn't know that you heard it. One of my other homegirls, shout out to Evie, I saw her post about it recently, and she said the same thing.
Bro, no lie, I didn't hear the whole song, but as soon as I heard it, I was like,
You
"Nah,
don't like rock music?
not rea." I mean, I like older rock, but I'm not listening to rock in 2026. Sorry.
Okay,
Personally.
fair enough. Alright, I hit you with a couple of my tops. What you got?
Okay. One that I could be very, very wrong about, but I'm interested because her take on stuff is so different sometimes. I heard Beyonce's doing a rock album. Now, to
Okay,
me, Beyonce doing a rock album is not the same thing as A$AP Rocky doing a rock album.
okay.
Yeah, because Beyonce,
It's gonna be
Beyonce,
done very, 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 very well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Beyonce can sing. Like, what is A$AP doing? Like country album, not really a fan, but I gave it a listen and it wasn't bad music.
Mhm.
With Beyonce, I just feel like she could do so much, and I'm interested in hearing what Beyonce's version of rock would be like because her version of country was more palatable than your average country song. Yeah, it'll be Beyonce for me.
Which means it probably had a lot of pop in it, which they don't like. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I could see her on some like like a slight little sliver of punk rock, a little
you know
bit,
what I
like
was gonna
pop, like a Avril Lavigne type.
I was gonna say No Doubt.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, because that was definitely rock with and it had like especially when they're working with Pharrell, that undertone of hip hop and them deep bass lines that we could, like too. Yeah.
And Beyonce be working with Pharrell, so a Beyonce Pharrell rock album could be cool.
Mm.
Could be cool. Sometimes Pharrell get a little too spacey for me, but
I just think now I'm thinking of hella good. That beat is so hard. I can see that. Okay. Okay. What else you got?
so
Boy. Go
we know
ahead.
this one is coming out, but
Mhm.
I'm just so interested in what it's gonna sound like. The Iceman.
Let me tell you something about your boy Aubrey. I have not listened to a full Drake
Really?
album since I think a couple of years back. I listened to Take Care all the way through. I just don't listen. I don't check for Drake albums. I don't know. I feel like
Even like before CLB,
I sort of
Certified Lover Boy.
I haven't heard that album, but
Really? You
nah,
haven't even heard
but
it?
nah. But see, the thing about Drake is, and I have to give credit where credit is due, even if you don't heard the album, you're going to eventually hear every song
At some point, this is true.
at some point. So I might not have sat down and collectively heard every track, but I'm sure I have, you know?
Probably
I
have.
just don't be checking for I don't be checking for Drake, man. I just don't.
And,
And this is before. Yes, I took sides on the Drake and Kendrick one, like, but this is before that. Even then, I just
which is
didn't.
so
I wasn't
interesting.
running the.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know. I just never run the Drake album. I haven't listened to Drake album in full in a very long time.
Well,
Ve
as somebody who I don't really care for Drake as a personality,
Mhm,
when I stop okay, so really quick. So once I heard Views, I
mhm,
gave up on him trying to elevate the sound or push the envelope, and I just
okay.
accepted it for what it was because he did reach a ceiling sonically, but now I just enjoy it for what it is. There's always like some really good like vibes on it.
Genre bending Drake.
No genre bending Drake. I mean, he tried it one time.
Yeah.
He tried it.
I mean,
You probably didn't
and
hear.
just nah. And don't get me wrong, like, Drake can rap, you know, but I just like I like like the 2 AM in Toronto. I like that Free Smoke, Do Not Disturb. I like that kind of Drake, you know? Am I gonna sit there and listen to a whole album?
See,
No interest.
I'm an R&B guy, bro. So he
Yeah.
gives me that good balance of
He
rap
does. He
R&B.
does.
You
He
know,
does a good job, and he does a really good job with this next artist I was gonna say I'm looking forward to. I love the duo of Drizzy and Rose.
same.
I'm a
That's dead.
big
That's dead.
yeah,
It's
it's
over
dead.
with, bro.
But he
It's
got
over
an
with.
album. Yeah, he got an album coming out this year. It's not no date yet.
It's gonna be phenomenal. I already know.
Rick Ross, let me tell you something. Every time he drops an album, I go and listen to it because of two things. His production
Mhm.
always good. That man knows how to pick a beat, always. And the A&R, the features are just so on point.
Mhm.
He don't miss. And this is somebody that's like he don't even have to rap no more. Like and I'm sure he's probably in his early 40s, late 40s. He might even be 50. I don't even know.
Yeah, I think him, oddly enough, I know Kanye, Rick Ross, T.I., Ludacris,
Yeah.
all about the same, like mid-40s at this point.
Out of all of those that you said just now, I'm only probably listening to Rose. Like as far as
Really?
like that age, yeah,
You're
like
not gonna listen to
Rose
Bully when it
don't
come out?
disappoint me.
You're not gonna listen to Bully when it come out?
But no.
Okay, okay.
Nah, no. I can't. I tried. I'm not gonna lie. I'm be honest right here on the show. I tried to listen to Vultures,
You
and
didn't
I'll
like
be real with
Vultures?
you.
You didn't like Vultures, bro?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you the reason why it was like, okay, I think personally Ty Dolla $ign saves it. I think that
Hmm.
there's the chaos of Ye, and then it's like all this over here, and then he might be here, he might be here, might be here, and then here comes Ty Dolla to like make it an official song.
Really?
I don't like it. I mean,
Vultures to me is a really good album, bro. I
it
really
wasn't bad, but I don't think it was because of Kanye. Nah.
Wow, okay, okay.
But I'm not really looking forward to Bully either. I mean,
I'm always gonna listen to Kanye. Kanye, to me
really,
personally, obviously bullshit aside, to me, he's like the bar when it comes to like hip hop music.
he makes let me say this. Let me just say this. Kanye has made some of the best music. Late Registration is like that's probably one of the most perfect albums ever to me.
If he stops making music at Pablo, he has the best catalog, one of the best rap catalogs ever.
I agree. I agree. But now to me it feels like whenever I and knock on wood, I'm not trying to speak ill of anybody, but whenever I listen to old Kanye, I feel like I'm mourning somebody.
Cause you are.
You feel me? Like it's not a it shouldn't feel that way, but I feel like I'm mourning somebody. It's like, I miss this dude. I miss him. So if it's really good, you really, really co-signing, I'll listen. I'll listen for you, but
Oh. Vulture to me, I like maybe it's because I'm an artist.
mhm,
I like to meet artists where they are. So therefore, yes, I do more in the old Kanye for sure.
yeah,
But when I hear, then that's why he's the bar to me because one, no album sounds the same.
very true.
Two, there's always like this new sound or thing that he finds that he leans on for every album, whether it be a certain drum pattern or like a feature like
The chords or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, I really, really like that. Now, does he seem a little scatterbrained? Yes. But I can always see like the genius in that shit, bro. Because I put it like this. Yeah, somebody like you might not like it, but then like a younger artist,
I'm inspired by it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you could take from what he did and make your own organized version that actually makes sense. You know what I'm
What's interesting about Ye is that he, like you said, he has all this BS going on, but it's like when he gets to the music, it's like all that just shuts off and he's, for the most part, right? And it feels like he's somewhat back, but I don't think he'll ever make music like he's in a different place. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like I said, if you co-sign in there, I'll listen to it, but only if you co-sign. I probably won't listen to it. I
saying?
don't know.
But now, so with that being said, though, with this energy that you have, I think it's
Yeah.
appropriate to get into who we don't want to do.
Okay. Well,
We got
before we do, I got a couple more. Bruno Mars, I was name him Bruno Mars dropping. That's interesting. I didn't know that he was
Bruno.
working on it. I think
Hey,
honestly, if he
hey, peace
stopped
and love to
after,
Bruno Mars, man. I'm not listening to that shit. I'm sorry.
yeah. But I'll say this: that Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, if he
Them, now
stopped right there,
them together, amazing. I love
if
it.
he stopped right there, bro, you don't have to do anything else for the rest of your life. I have to say shout out to Nip. Documentary is
Oh,
supposed to come out this year with new music, and I was always worried that he didn't get to record a lot of music. So I'm really excited. Black Sam and the team is, hopefully putting everything together, making it make sense,
mhm.
aligning with his vision. But I'm really looking more Nip. I can always listen to Nip.
I will be very interested. I'm very interested in hearing what that's going to sound like because I wasn't a huge Nip fan, but that last album that he put out was incredible.
Yeah,
Oh,
and how ironic that it was called Victory Lap and it was the last one.
mm, mm.
That just writes itself. This is a haymaker. You ready for this? Okay, this one isn't. Black. You weren't a big fan of the.
I wasn't crazy about the title.
Okay,
I like
was
his
it Love,
I like
Love is Gangster or something like that?
yeah, I like his music though, but I wasn't crazy about the title.
Yeah, I like Black. And then this is a random one, but
Hmm.
I have to because it's her. Jill Scott. Jill Scott is dropping an
Yeah,
album.
for whom this may concern or something like that.
Yes, and I saw the features.
Who's on there?
I forgot who. Tierra Whack is on there.
Of course, Philly.
Philly. Who else is on there? I should have wrote it down, man.
Black Thought got to be on there, right?
I don't know if Black Thought is on there.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to y'all. I'll put it in the comment section or something. Yeah. So definitely looking forward to Jilly from Philly,
yeah, for
seeing what she
sure.
got. And then yeah, that's really all I have for this one. But people we do not want to drop. Go ahead. Mm.
I have to say this
No, you don't.
as a disclaimer. Every single artist that I'm about to list it doesn't mean I don't like their music, but just sit down, man. Just sit down for a second.
Okay.
First and foremost, I don't want a Taylor Swift album this year. Don't want to hear Taylor Swift.
I don't care if she drop. I don't
I
care
do
if she.
because I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift 2 billion copies in the first. Like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
the
Play.
numbers and when she dropped, it just remind me of how fucked like a lot of this stuff is, man. Because
Yeah.
I try to listen to Taylor Swift. When that many people listen to something, like it's like the Popeyes chicken sandwich. All these niggas is doing all this shit for a damn chicken sandwich. I'm gonna hop in the drop.
I'm gonna go taste it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna take a bite.
Yeah.
Man, I tried to take a bite of that Taylor Swift album, dog. I was like, I can't.
Well, actually, I heard that it's actually not that great, and even some of the fans was upset with it. She in love, bro. The best music comes from pain.
2 million copies in a week though? Or was it 1 million? It was something crazy.
But okay, Taylor Swift.
Taylor
What else?
Swift, as much as I love this artist, that last album he put out, I know he in the studio planning on redemption, just not this year. Young Thug, just chill, bro. Just chill out. Just enjoy your freedom.
No comment. Okay, go ahead.
Just enjoy your freedom.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Also enjoy this artist, not for this year. I don't want a future album. I'm good.
I'm not a fan.
That checks out.
I'm not a fan. So yeah.
I don't want a future album.
hmm
I don't want I hear people talk about this, and I'm interested in seeing how you feel. Sometimes it's like a myth.
Mhm.
But I definitely don't want a Rihanna album. I don't want a Rihanna album.
Well,
We don't need a Rihanna album. I love her to
let
death.
me.
I feel like whatever we get from her sonically is gonna be half-assed. We got 3 kids.
She in a different place too.
I don't think Rihanna is in a place.
I'll say this though. If Rihanna makes an album at 100, I'll say 99% sure she is not making it for me and you. So, so she gonna drop that album, but they not playing. So to your point,
Mhm.
she better come with it because
Feel that.
she hasn't dropped since 2016, I think.
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah, she can't play with that. Don't play with that.
I feel that. This next person, now this is all speculative, right?
Mhm.
It's one of my favorite artists. I don't want a Kendrick album this year. I don't want Kendrick to fall into the pressure.
Of yeah.
Oh, since you slayed the dragon, now you gotta be no, 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 no. Continue to do and move however you want to move. I don't want
I don't think he will though. I don't think he will.
I've been seeing some stuff. I've been seeing some stuff.
Now I could say you probably talking about like the B-sides, right?
I don't
Like the
know what it is. I
throwaways?
don't know what it is exactly. I've been
I've
seeing
been seeing about like throwaways. Let him release some throwaways. That's cool. I don't care about that. But I don't foresee him dropping a complete thought album. Not after like because GNX I was like, whoa, you never dropped that quick.
exactly.
But the I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna drop. He dropped that 2020. He dropped that 2024. Nah, he ain't gonna do that.
2025.
No, GNX wasn't December. It was
Oh,
2024.
you're right. You're right. You're right. It's 2026.
2026, bro. Happy New Year. Wake up.
The album seemed like it came out yesterday.
Nah, bro. Because remember he did it at the Super Bowl. Okay. And name your other one because we're gonna talk
I
about
don't
it.
want a Doechii album, personally. I love Doechii though. I love Doechii. I just don't want a Doechii album. I think Doechii need to let everything marinate.
Let it breathe.
One more year though. One more year. Especially if we talking how TDE moves. Just let J Rock drop, man. Let J Rock drop.
Yeah.
I want a Doechii
Yeah.
album. I want J Rock.
They be trying to ride that wave though, bro. They be trying to ride that wave of popularity. Like and honestly that song with her and SZA, she going in.
You know, I haven't listened to it yet.
It's pretty good.
It's
It's
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
Okay.
You got anybody else?
That's it for me. Oh, one more.
I already know who you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Oh, just guess.
Tyler.
I didn't put him on that list because I don't think he is. But I don't want a
I
Tyler.
don't think he either.
But I don't want a Travis Scott album.
Another artist I don't care about.
So what I'm learning is you don't like auto-tune.
Nah, I'm not a big fan.
There's a
Actually, you know what? I take that back. It depends. It really depends though. Like, who do I like that does auto tune? I'm gonna get back to you. I do like some
it's okay.
tracks. Bino from the West. Who else? Maybe I don't.
That's fine. You know, that's fine. There's definitely a divide. Like,
Yeah, I'm not a really big auto tune person. The overly modulate. I'll never forget. I'll never say the name. But me and Desi were in a studio with this artist once, and they were singing regular, and it sounded terrible, terrible. And he's like, "Oh, you throw my auto tune on, man. This dude sound like a whole nother person." I'm just like,
that's why I like when people, you know, sprinkle
sprinkle
it
it.
around. And it's fun to play around with intention.
Yeah,
When it turns into I can't make a song and I have a specific preset for my voice and I use it on every song, that's when I'm just like, brings me to another artist I don't want to drop this year, but he probably is. And so like my family is so a lot of my cousins from who are like Atlanta through and through,
hmm
I have debates with them about Lil Baby. And I think Lil Baby
okay.
is I think Lil Baby is a cool dude. I have a lot of respect for Lil Baby because of like where he come from and like his story. I resonate with that shit for real. But I don't want to. I would prefer if I'm and this is technically a hot take, but not really. If I'm like an A&R working with Lil Baby, I'm doing EPs because I don't want to hear 20 songs of Lil Baby. I'm doing
So
EPs.
you think they sound the same?
Do I think they definitely sound the same? Because the thing is with Lil Baby, he's just like a street nigga who, just kind of like ended up, making songs or whatever, which is fine. Cool. It's a lot of he got some cool tracks that I fuck with, but
hmm
when a nigga come out and I see 23 songs, I'm like, bro, like I'm just good, bro. But when he has a single that I hear when I'm with some girls or
hmm
out, it's like it's perfect. It's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can throw some Lil Baby on, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not really trying to hear 28 Lil Baby songs. I'm not trying to hear
Yeah.
28 Lil Baby songs. I'm not trying to hear 28 Young Thug songs. Those guys I like to hear anywhere from like 10 to
A
13,
piece,
10 to 14.
small doses, small
Yeah,
doses.
and it's fun, but it's like, I don't know, in my opinion, if there is no substance or variety, if you're not mixing it up, if you're not experimenting, I don't wanna hear more than 12 songs, bro.
I feel you on that.
It's me though, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that. So that kinda actually leads into my list
Okay,
a little bit.
okay,
So my first 2 artists, I'm gonna combine together,
okay.
um, because 'cause I'm big fans of both of them, and I want them to stop. I don't want them to make any albums because they have too much out,
Cool,
and I think that people should kinda just go check out their projects, and they drop all the time. These artists drop probably, like, at least twice or sometimes even 3 times a year.
cool.
Boldy James
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and my boy Mozzie. They be working, and I just feel like, man, let these fools catch up. Let these fools catch up. Just focus on pushing it a little more, and, I mean, they do fine for themselves anyway, but I don't want them to get, just kinda get, like, burnt out. You feel me? Like,
Well,
they got so much work.
for a lot of these guys, and I think you'll agree, like, I think that's what you're kinda saying. A lot of these guys, unfortunately, because of the times, they're oversaturating their catalog,
Yeah.
and I think that's why, I don't think everybody should drop every 3 years or anything like that, but take your time to really, like, for one, let people miss you. Two, really take your time, because 'cause I'm not a huge Mozzie fan or a Boldy James fan, but I do listen, and they have songs that I like.
Mhm.
A lot of their songs, albeit good, it's not really like, I don't think they have to drop as much
They don't.
considering what they put
They
out.
don't. If you go and anybody listening to this, if you go and look up Mozzie right now, I guarantee you, or Bully James, honestly, but
Mhm.
definitely Mozzie. Mozzie probably has more projects on Spotify than you will ever see a rapper have
I'm about to go look too when we get off,
because he
and Imma listen.
because he also does joint albums. He did one with Sue Surf. He did one with
Mm.
Trey the Truth.
Really?
Um,
Okay, okay, okay.
oh, that one was hard.
No, I can get
That
into
one
that.
was hard.
Yeah, I can get into that.
He did one with Gunplay.
Mm.
Yeah, and then he does solo projects. So I'll just say, like, let him catch up. And if you don't want to, you don't want to, but that's what I'll say about that.
Their projects sound like they get high as hell and record that bitch in like 2 to 3 days.
Yeah. And he got a lot to, he got his own lingo and stuff like that. They hard. And some people say they even sound the same, like everything sounds the same, but still hard. I don't care. I have to say this. I do not want, and I don't think it's coming, but I'm gonna say this to make sure it don't come. I don't want another Wheezy album. Let me preface this by saying I don't want another Wheezy album. I want a Wheezy mixtape.
So I think we talked about that briefly the other day. I hate that there's not a mixtape platform because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Mozzie would not have all. If there was a lot of mixtapes, well, there is a lot of mixtapes. But if people were using a lot of mixtapes,
Mhm.
I think 70% of what Mozzie puts out probably would be on.
Absolutely. Well, I'll say this. Some of them do have more of a album feel to them as opposed to his earlier work. But nah, I do agree with you. But with Wheezy, I want a dedication. I want you to still beats like you used to
Mhm.
and just go off. Have you ever heard it was on Dedication 6 when he did DNA,
Crazy.
Kendrick's DNA?
Yeah.
Yo, I need that. I need that Wheezy. I need that Wheezy.
I wouldn't be mad at and maybe this is a conversation for another episode.
Mhm.
But I wouldn't be mad at another collaboration album, not with 2 Chainz. Those albums were cool,
I forgot he did do that one with 2 Chainz.
but I would pair him up with somebody else. I would pair
Yeah,
Wayne.
this is a different combo, but go ahead.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah. I would pair Wayne with somebody who is a little more melodic, kinda how Kanye uses Ty Dolla $ign, and just let that nigga rap, and then just let, like, if he did a project with, just hear me out. If he did a project with Don Toliver, I think that shit could go. I think that shit could go just
I
because
agree with you.
I know you don't like the autotune like that, but,
Yeah, I
like,
agree with you,
you
though.
just say if they just got in the studio and was like, and it's just the A&R, I mean, maybe, like 12 songs, let Don Toliver do the hooks,
Mhm.
and you just rap, bro. Just rap. Even like to satisfy people like you, link up with like hit maker or somebody who can sample, who likes to do the sampling thing, just sample some familiar stuff instead of doing like instead of jacking beats,
Mhm.
sample things that people are familiar with. Don Toliver on the hook, Wayne rapping. I think that would be a dope album.
Okay. I can see that. I would like that.
I think that would be a dope album. Just somebody, it doesn't have to be Don Toliver was the first person that came to mind, but just somebody melodic, man. Somebody who can kind of mix it up and all Wayne has to do is rap. Because I really don't like when Wayne tries to make hooks.
Mm,
I, I don't know if you heard the last album he put out.
I did a little bit on
Oh,
it,
I
yeah.
don't want a Jelly Roll and Lil Wayne song.
That's why I didn't like him. That's why I don't want thank you for making my point. That's why I don't want an album, because an album means that people gotta sign off on stuff. I want a mixtape.
No, I feel it.
I want a mixtape. Albums gotta go through the higher ups, and I don't think mixtapes do. That might be different structure now, but,
Now
you feel what I'm
today,
saying? So
who knows today? But a mixtape, you know what I'm saying? It is, that's when back in the blog era, the mixtape was the shit that you
yes, that
record
was
the
it.
album, you get your shit off, and then you send your shit to the suit.
Mhm. That's when we got the how flies and the dedications and so days. And I still let me just say this too. I pay $5 a month for SoundCloud because yes, I'm probably the only person that pays $5 a month for SoundCloud
For sure.
because they have almost every mixtape on there still.
Well, you know what? Now that you mention that though, I might have to too, because I didn't know that.
Almost every one you could think of, yeah. Like they still have remember when on SoundCloud you can make your own playlist and you can
Yep.
put people's like some artists still put their stuff on SoundCloud. So yeah, I pay $5 a month for SoundCloud. So SoundCloud, if you're listening, you need to pay us for this episode because I'm
Not for
shouting
real though.
y'all out. You
Not
feel
for
me?
real, because I don't think everybody knows that.
So yeah, and I have people make their own. So I have like the best of Nip. I have the best of. I have like old Don Kennedy's. I have like Wale's album or mixtapes. Stolly. Like I got old stuff on there.
This nigga
Old stuff.
Stolly. That's how you know you're a hip hop head. Nigga said Stolly.
Yeah,
Oh
Stolly.
shit.
How Fly.
Oh shit.
You know.
You gonna talk you listen to Casey Veggies too, nigga?
Casey Veggie. Shout out to Casey Veggie. He was just on tour with I think he's on tour with Dom.
Word. Okay, that's what's
I
up.
think so. All the dedications on there. Oh, and I got my boy Core on there. He's a Philly rapper. I got his stuff on there because he used to put a lot out. But there's a couple of people I want to drop too. But like I said, I always want a Core album. Super. He mixes it up, does melodic, and then he has this really like rapid kind of I don't know what to call it, but he has a really dope flow, and he be really saying some stuff. So Core, Simba, like Simba, Tierra Whack.
I love Tierra.
I really want Tierra Whack to drop another album, man. I do. That girl could spit, but I don't know if she's doing her streaming thing right now. Tierra Whack, if you listening, please drop another album.
And
Please.
Tierra Whack, if you listen, to give me your number because she fine as hell to me, bro. In a very like in a very quirky, weird way.
And she's very talented. So this is what we're gonna do.
Talented as hell.
Slide Whyz the number.
Please.
And give me the album. Everybody wins.
I want the album too.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well
write your number on the album.
There you go.
Give it to
And
me.
I'll just give it to him and I can listen to the music. But yeah, to me, Tierra Whack, after I used to put so many people on Whack World when it dropped. That was the most genius, good album. Like, man, that thing was
short as hell, but amazing.
Every song was a minute, man. To me, she's like if Missy and Busta had a baby.
Facts.
Absolutely. But
she low key can rap better than both of them.
On the next episode, she got bars though.
Yeah.
She got bars, crazy bars. But I think that's it though. I think other than the people we don't want, people we do want, and the people that are dropping, we're gonna see what 2026 looks like. And I love to account for the people that we're not even thinking of that's probably gonna drop.
Right, that's gonna be nice.
So we'll see. We'll be back here at the end of the year talk about these people that dropped in their albums and if they were good or not.
I'm hoping at the end of 2026 that Cole has one of our top 10 albums. Hoping.
I think he would have the top 10. You don't think Cole have the all right.
I don't know. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. But yeah, so
Who knows what
on
happened? Who
the next
knows?
episode, we'll see. But yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna see the effect.
tap in, make sure you follow, make sure you hit us up and let us know if we forgot anybody because I'm
Yeah,
sure we
right.
did,
For real
but
though. Yeah, we definitely did. I'm sure we did.
let us know and put us on music. I always like people don't know when you say, "Oh, you need to listen to so so," I go listen to them because
Mhm.
if they're trash, I'm coming to find you.
Right, rightfully
I'm
so.
coming to find you. I judge people by their music taste, straight
It
up.
matters.
So
It matters. No, that matters.
I'm coming to find you. So, but yeah, till then, we out.